The reason that we originally decided to try and get some occupational therapy input was because Grace is now 10 and was getting very frustrated that she couldn't do shoelaces, she couldn't eat properly with a knife and fork. Her handwriting, still she doesn't form some of her letters in the correct way, which, as she's getting older, we really need to overcome that. It's about her thought processes and all the things that sort of go on around how the brain functions, and particularly the working memory. And so I think it's the short-term memory and the long-term memory. And these are the sorts of things that we're trying to build up. She's done really well, actually. I mean, it was just fantastic when she learned to do her laces. It was so exciting.
First I didn't know how to do the knot, then the next day I didn't know how to do the loop, hold it. The next day I know how to do the loop, the knot and the loop. Then the next day I know how to do all of it.
It took a number of weeks and we did things stage by stage, and Joe would see her and then we'd practice for 1 week the first stage, practice for the next week the second stage, and so on. I think it was about 4 weeks overall. It was mighty exciting for us and for Grace. She was so thrilled.
I can do now handwriting, the typing, the fast typing.
The touch typing is just great because she quite likes it. It's a programme that Joe introduced her to, which is obviously made for children and is quite fun as she goes along. And she's doing really well and is quite motivated to do that every day, just for short spurts really to practice.
Laces. Oh yeah, I can do fork and knife now.
She still struggles with cutting like meat that's quite hard or whatever, but basically now she's got the right sort of grip on the knife and fork, so it has really improved and she feels quite encouraged. I think for a child like Grace, who already has quite significant needs, you want her to be able to do as much as is possible alongside her peers. And for me to have the occupational therapy that we had with these basic functional skills was really important for her self-esteem, for her to be able to make more choices, what shoes she can wear rather than which shoes she can actually physically put on. Because for Grace, some of the choices are narrowed because of her difficulties, but I want to enable them to be broadened, and really that's what occupational therapy for us has been able to do so far. And I'm just really optimistic as well that as we go into a different area of OT, that also hopefully will bring developments that I don't even understand yet and don't know, what can be achieved. But I'm interested to find out.
You can go and see Jo because she's, what's it called again?
An OT.
OT.
If you, a relative or a friend, have difficulty learning, or your child is struggling with schoolwork, or if you're experiencing problems with daily activities, an occupational therapist may be able to help. If you think that you, a relative or a friend, may be experiencing difficulties in doing the things that you need or want to do and are not getting the most from life, you might benefit from seeing an occupational therapist. To find an occupational therapist, more information is on our website, www.cot.org.uk. Occupational therapy, helping people to live life their way.